and say hi. This is Cathy Menikotz, your town supervisor, coming to you from my backyard. There's some birds singing and the sun was shining, so I thought it'd be nice to sit out here and talk to you. I wanted to check in with everyone and see how you're doing, and also just to say hi. Beautiful day the last couple of days, and people walking out and getting fresh air and abiding by the rules of social distancing. A lot of you have reached out to me with questions, so I'm going to try to keep you updated. Maybe other members of the town board will jump on and send out some videos to you as well. It's not going to be a long video today as I get used to the wind and this technology, setting up the video here. I just wanted to touch base with you on some things that have come up. One thing is to watch out for scams on the internet. When the CARES Act reimbursements, that's not the word I'm looking for, when the CARES Act payments come out, if you have a social security number, and you will get some form of a check, as I understand it. If you have paid your taxes online, the money will go into your account automatically. If you do not have it set up online and file paper returns, there are ways to do that ahead of time to make sure that you get it online. So if anyone's calling you and asking you for information, do not give any information over the phone, social security numbers, to anyone at any time. You can always call, find out, ask them to call back, have someone else check up on it. But the main thing is you will not be receiving a phone call. The other scam that's going around I want you to be careful about is people coming door to door claiming they have information or they're doing testing on COVID-19. There's no one going door to door at this time, nor have I heard about anything in the near future in that regard. So please be very careful. Always check with the sheriff's office or the town. If there's anything going on, we'd be happy to let you know. The other thing that's very important that's going on now is the census. The money that the town and the county and the state receive are based upon population numbers. So if you haven't already received your census form, you can go online and do it. I hadn't received mine, and I did mine online, and it was very easy. So if you need help with that, give me a shout out, an email, and I'd be happy to help you with that process. The other thing that I just want you to make sure you understand is that the governor's New York State on pause is still in effect, and some of us, including me, have been probably not 100% compliant with that and sort of fuzzy with the rules. Basically, you should be staying home. If you want to get out and get fresh air, make sure that you stay at least 6 feet away from each other, and you shouldn't be stopping for long conversations. If you want to tell the person you're going to call them back, that's fine. It's hard to. I mean, I know when I walk around my neighborhood, I want to stop and talk to people. People are getting out more, and it's a wonderful thing, but at this time, the main thing is to just stay away from each other, cross the street. I see people doing that all the time, and people are not taking it personally. The New York State on pause says non-essential gatherings of individuals of any size for any reason, mentions parties, celebrations, and other social events are canceled or postponed at this time. So everyone has to understand at this point, in order to get this done, especially if you're a vulnerable population, I'm in the vulnerable high-risk category myself, and I am the house police right now. I won't let my husband go very far either, being very careful having my groceries delivered. So we're going to get through this, but we all have to do our part. It's amazing. I just had my delivery from Wegmans through Instacart, and Derek, thank you so much for delivering my groceries and leaving them outside. Everyone's doing a great job. Your healthcare workers, your teachers, our first responders, sheriff's office, fire department, ambulance, Canandaigua ambulance, everyone, Finger Lakes, everyone's doing a great job, and I really appreciate it and wanted to take this time to let you know how much I appreciate it. If you have any questions about New York State on pause, you can go on their website and There's some explanations. I know we've been getting also some calls and some complaints about whether something's a non-essential business and those businesses still continuing. Well, we don't determine who's an essential business. New York State is determining that. And Ontario County Public Health has asked that you not call them because obviously they're very busy with keeping track of people who are testing positive or in quarantine, and they're doing a great job of that, and they're very busy with that. So, the town, you can email me or code enforcement team, and if it's an emergency situation, obviously you would call 911 anyway, but if it's not, there's also a complaint form online, which I included a link to that in my last newsletter, and I hope that you would take advantage of that. So like I said, this is not going to be a long video. I did just want to check up on everybody. I wanted to be outside because the birds are chirping, and I don't know if my neighbors appreciate it behind me, but thank you for doing your part. Thank you for your perseverance in this time. It's obviously something we've never been through, and if everyone does a little bit, helps a little bit to do their part, this will be through before you know it. So thanks again, and see you soon. Bye.